Hey, welcome to the after show, everybody. We want to read some of these super chats that we got during our main show here. First one is from SS Jenkins, says, shouts out Vinny. Who's Vinny? Am I missing something?
Maybe
Vinny,
His cousin.
Vinny's the next user right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vinny. Oh, you're right. Vinny2142. My pals are back. I didn't realize that was like a
They're
We're
homies.
going backwards.
tag team
Yeah.
And
comment
someone
there.
else
Couple
gets a
homies.
chat, but there's no chat. They just gave money, so thank you.
Yeah, but what's
Thank
their
you.
name? Say their name.
Well,
Main-
Go ahead, Sean.
literally can't read that.
Yeah,
Rolla
Sean-
Jones. No one can read that.
Rolla Jones.
I can
Thanks
read
for the
that.
sub.
Yeah, Sean
Go
can
ahead.
read it.
Meme in his name.
Yeah, close. Mame in his name.
Yeah.
It's not meme.
Nope.
It's
Ooh.
not Meme.
Name in his name.
Two people need glasses.
Sean,
No.
Okay,
I got
I'm
glasses
starting
on.
to really think I actually need them.
I'm killing it.
you're now starting?
Yeah, the moon and now
See,
this.
Eric, I don't think it's a vision problem. I think it's a computing problem. I
No,
think
I'm
like the
looking at-
words
Who,
all
him or
smashed.
you?
Both of us.
If
That's
you
why I
could-
can recognize it.
That is technically
blurry-
true.
Blurry moon kind of.
I think there's something with my brain. I'm
Thank
seeing
you.
like
Oh,
a
I,
few moons.
we
I
have to
saw
say-
Polony Pony.
Yeah, we had to say it again.
I got it. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
that means the hype train is incoming.
Nice.
By,
Incoming.
by using, shut up, by using the Prime sub, you can get this hype train rolling. Choo choo, and then we play Banga Boys, and we just rip off everything that Ray does. It works.
Swamp
and that's what
Boo, thank
Swampoo's
you.
doing, baby.
Ray.
Swampoo.
Talking about brand.
Go ahead.
You talking about brand man?
Go for it.
Uh huh.
You talking about Brown Man Gaming?
Brandman Gommon.
Come
Yeah, I'm talking about Ray.
Dater.
Why did you drop
And
that?
the
Thank-
animal. Thanks for your sub.
Thank you, gifting all the subs. Thank you.
Hey, we have questions here for us and Eric. And
Garrett wants to be White Man Gaming. You can tell.
No, that's not what I meant. I put words in my mouth.
don't we all? Don't we all?
King
Kong, Big
Kong
Dong.
Bing Bong? Oh, King Kong Big Dong.
Uh-oh, someone needs glasses. Trash talking teens. Thanks for your sub.
Eric,
What's up?
The sub.
question for you. What do you miss most from your time working at Mega 64? Will we ever see a 100% Eat X Christmas cast crossover?
Probably doing the podcast.
Thanks, Larface.
I think just being here and I think doing the podcast
Make an
and hanging out when it was just like, here's new ideas, let's pick up the camera, like let's do it. I think that's the thing that I miss the most because I don't have nothing that I do is like skit based
Mm.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's podcasts and everything. So nothing I do is like relatively like narrative or whatever. So I miss that. But will we ever see a crossover? No.
You know what, Eric?
We almost had one at the Delmar, or no, the
Boys
Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh yeah, we were like a
Boysenberry
week or
Fest.
two off, I think.
We,
Yeah, we
uh,
almost made it happen.
We should have you on if we ever do Vid Night again. We should have
Oh,
you
I
on.
would love. I was
Yeah.
watching that was like a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
thought that was such a cool. That was great.
That was super fun.
That
But
was just like
you were
what-
always there
here's
those
a, here's
nights.
a dumb idea.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go.
we should have you back
Yeah,
on.
absolutely.
Put some stuff on your old personal channel too.
Yeah, that's some. Yeah,
You
I
mentioned-
mean, I probably won't do that because
Yeah,
I
come
just
on.
put up Boys Night. This is me, Robbie, and Brian playing my GM.
Mix
Lyle
it up.
1F. Thanks for your sub.
Mix it up. Boys Night's fun, but you
Yeah.
know, put a skit back up.
Put a what?
Put a skit back
Oh.
up.
Rock
Brand Man Gaming.
Now you mentioned, sorry, real quick. You mentioned podcasts. You work on a lot of podcasts.
I
How
do.
many podcasts do you work on?
I have
Because I cannot keep track. It
have-
seems.
a regulation podcast.
Yeah.
Of 100% Eat. Those are like my two
Mains.
that I like co-own those two companies.
Okay.
And then remember these names also so that we can say them
Yeah.
shortly.
Yeah, for sure.
And Good Morning Gus is another podcast that's coming back very soon. It's me, Gus, and Jeff going around Austin and them sort of like talking about living there, sort of.
That's not about the airplane crashes?
No, not anymore. He didn't do
Okay.
that anymore. And then have Creating Character, which is a new podcast that I just launched with Scorpio Sky from AEW and
Yeah.
James Willems.
Been watching
Formerly
that.
from
Great show.
Funhouse.
That's
Thank you.
5 now, right?
Yeah. And then I do, it's not really a podcast, but I stream once or twice a week with Brian and our friend Robbie, and we play My GM. That's very much, it's very
Yes.
podcast feeling. My GM is like so fucking fun in those WWE games. It's so fun. It's so fucking fun. And
Yeah.
I love making those. That's the only thing that I really put on my personal channel now.
So
But-
that's technically 6 shows.
Yeah.
Too many shows. Slow down.
Yeah, I'm definitely like this is the first time I've had like time off all year.
Yeah.
That's why I came to San Diego because I'm like, if I stay at home, I will work the whole time. So I like just need to get out of town.
Yeah.
And then it was the right time when golf ball size hail rained down.
Damn,
around
that
the
was
fucking
wild.
city.
The videos I saw
Yeah.
were crazy.
Yeah, he did show me some nuts videos.
Yeah, it was really fucking nuts. So got lucky. But that's, I would say, like, just hanging out, like being here. This is like a fun ass clubhouse, and I miss that. I
Yeah.
miss just being here and going like, do the podcast. So we got this idea, like, and it just turns into other stuff, like
Yeah.
the talking about PPS, and it turns into 15 minutes on that.
Yeah.
That's the shit that I love. That's.
I think
really
it was a
what's
little
fun.
longer than 15 minutes.
I know. I was
Who's
feeling
counting?
I was feeling spotlighted. It was nice.
It was
Hour long.
Garrett loved it.
I did.
Went way too long.
All right,
my
Rocco.
friends talking about
What
it.
were all the names that we had to remember?
Oh,
Diet Salt Bologna Pony.
Okay.
no. It was Regulation Pod, 100% Eat, Wrestling with
what?
the Week.
What?
No. People
No,
who
the names of the
ga-
people.
Oh, Go Mash Go.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to remember your shit.
Johnny, just open the. Can't you just open like the activity tab? Okay. All right. Hey.
I love-
hey. Never mind.
I
Don't-
know.
You
I
don't
love
have to.
Johnny.
That was like
I
your
love it.
nah.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
That was your nah, Sean. That was Johnny's.
I actually don't, I don't
went
know where
to,
You
that
don't have to open the activity tab. It's fine.
There was a. I went to a kids play. My daughter was in the 4th grade play, so I went to the school to watch it.
Cool.
Very cool.
See your dance?
She didn't dance.
Okay.
But there's a point in the play where she goes. Someone says a line like, "We gotta go up to the whole gold and go to the hills or whatever,"
Yeah.
and then the person forgot their line and they went. In the mic so loud, and there was the longest pause, and it was just me and Jenny laughing so hard. Johnny had that energy.
Didn't we recreate that from a story you guys had in drama, high school drama? And
Yeah.
then we put it in version 3, I think, for the episode where someone, I think Donnie Bueno's character, like misspeaks
I don't remember.
and then goes like, I thought there was something very similar
It
to
was-
that.
was Saturday Night Knit?
Saturday Night
Oh
Knit,
yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Saturday Night Knit? Nah. Fuck.
So that was a real thing that happened to you guys in
Yeah.
high school?
But it was just a little kid going.
It was actually something that happened to my cousin in like Christian youth theater.
Yeah. CYT.
Yeah, and they were they said
CYT.
A
it was
Saturday Night
it was
Knit?
Newsies. They were
Oh.
Casa a quarter, a Saturday Night Knit.
Johnny, don't worry about it.
They were
Oh hey,
they were supposed to say a Saturday night date or
A Saturday night with the mayor's daughter.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Oh,
The
Saturday
fact-
Night Nick.
A Saturday Night Knit. Yeah.
the fact that you guys
We must have rewound. They had a tape of it, and we rewound it. I think until the tape broke.
did you record this poor kid, Sean? You and Jenny?
No.
You just laughed in their face.
I don't record these plays because they're unbearable. Sorry.
Hey, Lennon's gonna see this one day, maybe.
The podcast?
Yeah.
The post show
No.
clarity?
What did I miss?
No.
You and your wife were laughing at a 4th grader?
Yeah. Who didn't remember the line?
They're not going to go back and watch this. They're going to watch PPS.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's
the-
probably
Yeah, they always
Dude.
do their favorite games.
Eric, those are the best pretzels,
These?
aren't they?
Oh, yeah, those are the best pretzels. They are.
Snyder's,
Aren't those-
dude.
You-
Snyder's,
you
the
gonna
wing
finish-
sauce
you
ones.
had
finish
these ones?
those?
No.
The wing sauce you haven't had?
You haven't? You
Oh,
got to
you
try.
shouldn't even try it. Don't even try
Garrett,
it.
these are.
They're about
I wa-
to fuck you up.
Sorry,
Like
Eric, I wasn't
Frank's?
trying to take them from
Yeah.
you.
It's
They're,
so good.
they're good as fuck.
Did we want to shout out these names?
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout him.
Let me go to the very top here. All right, Diet Salt Bologna Pony. Thank you. We got that one. We have.
Oh wow.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's good.
God tier pretzel.
I can't even read this name. Axel Loco Moderator. Thank you.
That's my gonna read, yeah.
Shouts out. King Kong Big Dong. Come on.
I made you
Come
say
on. You made me say that out loud with that name of yours.
that. Sickening.
That fucked up trash name.
Incredible.
King Kong Big Dong.
Pervert.
Hell yeah.
I don't even think that's canon.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever talk
No.
about King Kong's?
Well, you can't even see it.
Yeah.
It's probably a little dog.
In Peter Jackson's
Why
remake.
has that never come into play in any of the King Kong remakes?
Well, it's
Like,
got to be. Honestly, you expect it to be really huge. It's probably not.
I bet
because
he's a grower,
But
not a
still.
shower.
You know,
I
I've
bet
gone to
he's
the
either.
zoo my whole life. I've never seen a gorilla's penis.
that kind of makes sense.
Whoa.
Because
All
Am I
right,
not
Johnny, look
looking?
it up.
I saw an orangutans
Yeah.
asshole.
Johnny, look up gorilla penis.
Yeah,
What is
we-
this, Joe Rogan? What?
Yeah, look up Johnny. Let's pull up gorilla penis.
Hey, you want to know
Did he
one's
dog?
fucking crazy?
Jamie and Johnny
I've
are
never
real
seen
close.
a gorilla's penis. Think about that, bro.
Johnny,
it
pull
makes
up-
sense because
pull up
he
gorilla penis.
snatches up Faye Ray and she's like tiny. So if
Yeah.
it's gonna fit,
He's not trying to bang her.
why do you think he takes her?
No, he is.
he is trying to
He's
bang.
in love with her. That's
Yeah.
canon. Have
That's
you
why-
watched King Kong?
That's why
Yeah.
the last line of the movie is "'Twas pussy killed the beast."
I'm gonna get that tattooed on
The
me.
way that rolled off your
It's gonna
tongue.
be. It's gonna be across my stomach.
Yeah.
You delivered that
Right
line
here
like
on
a
the forearm.
soprano.
Trash Talking Teens. Thank you for the subs. Trash Talking Teens. Go Mash Go.
There you go.
And Dems be all them.
And then
Well, that's great because
Fuck,
you
I
have
gotta get rid
even
of
more
these.
super chats.
Rocco, the other week you talked about Shuriken dance, and I 100% get
Shuriken dance.
Shuriken dance, and I 100% get it being a mood booster. Who is everyone's favorite
Go ahead.
Sentai team?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
we're
from
going to
Alex.
go ahead
Let
and
him-
start.
let him
Hang on,
read it.
before
Let him
Rocco
read
really
it.
gets into it, we're going to start with Garrett and work our way down.
My
Go
favorite
ahead.
Sentai team?
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex, for your question. I don't know if Sean read who delivered that.
Thanks,
message,
Alex.
But favorite Sentai team?
Better not take mine.
Yeah, just looking for a name of the Sentai team, and then
Okay,
we can
yeah,
just move
quick.
on
I'm
to
just
Sean.
thinking because, like, you know, there's the Japanese names like
Okay,
Jew Ranger.
mine is
and then you-
Gokai
I'm sorry,
Ranger.
hang on. There's Japanese names like what?
Jew
Jew
Ranger.
Ranger.
Jew Ranger.
Ranger.
But those are
Jew.
the original Mighty Morphin.
I don't think Derek. I don't think they're allowed
I'm
to say
gonna
that
go with
Giving them the
Jew
pass.
Ranger is legit.
shit. Get him,
yeah,
Johnny.
It's legit.
It's legit.
I gave him the pass. It's fine.
fuck-
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you.
Gave him a-
Shalom, Johnny. Shalom. It's the
Mazel tov.
yeah. Gokaiger is my favorite.
You
too.
stole
The pirate.
mine. I told you not to do
Go
that.
ahead. All
Pirates.
right, all right. So go Kaijers and go ahead, Sean.
Jew Ranger.
All right, revoke his pass.
Wait, I don't have a pass?
Can I go?
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
you already talked about Shuriken
Yeah, you
dance.
like Shurikens.
What is everyone?
dance? Is that what
Oh,
you guys
I
mean?
thought I said everyone else's. All right, yeah, go ahead, Rocco.
You know what? I'm gonna kind of a hot take. My favorite was Car Ranger.
Oh, boo. Boo.
Yeah.
Car
I-
Rangers.
No, that
sucks.
one was like
Can I go?
just my speed.
All right.
No pun intended.
This is something I'm really passionate about. So I'm going to just take a moment
Uh-huh.
to talk about this at length.
Okay,
And I don't, just give me time to enjoy this for
Yeah,
a
we
second.
won't cut you off.
I'm going to have to say my favorite Sentai team would have to be original Mighty Morphin Power
Yeah,
Rangers.
Yeah, they're
You
the best and
got-
the strongest.
Billy,
Billy,
I can name them all.
Yep.
Yep.
Zach,
Zach is the second one.
Kimberly,
Kimberly's the
I
third
met
one.
her. I met
Yeah.
her at Pasadena Comic Con.
Oh, were you like 1 inch away?
We waved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you met her.
don't interrupt. Let me have this.
Okay.
I'm not. Oh, well, now I am.
Can I?
Okay. You got 3. You're 3.
Trini,
Yeah, Trini. Okay, that's good.
Rip.
Jason,
Right.
and Tommy.
Wow. That's good.
That is good.
That's a great pick.
Well, I mean,
What? This is my choice.
right. Well,
I get to talk about this.
Yep.
And Zordon and Alpha.
Yep.
5.
I consider part of the team as well.
Mhm.
Great. And they went up against classic characters, Pudgy Pig,
That's classic.
Morocco Mole.
Rita Repulsa,
Goldar was there.
Goldar. I love Goldar.
Love Goldar.
I'm a big Goldar fan,
Yeah.
actually.
Snizzard.
They did.
There's
They fought Snizzard.
a baseball player named Dansby Swanson. And
Yeah.
I always think his name's like a Power Rangers villain to me.
Yeah. Dansby Swanson's such a baseball name too.
Dansby.
Yeah, but I don't want to drag this out, bore everybody with
Yeah.
my taste. So we'll just move on to Eric's favorite.
Sun
Sentai team.
Vulcan.
Okay. Was Finster in that?
Finster was in the first one.
Oh, okay. okay.
a lot of people are naming American stuff.
I didn't.
and
I didn't
really.
either.
We're trying to celebrate Super Sentai.
Uh-huh.
I really would have appreciated, Derek, if you had said Jew Ranger,
That's what I
and
said.
then instead of
Can
Gold-
I just enjoy
instead
my
of-
moment? Can I just say what my opinion is without like commentary and nitpicking? Can I? Why do we have to be gatekeepy about this?
Oh, that's
All
true.
right.
It's a
No,
good
I'm just-
question.
Mighty
They're
Morphin
asking
Power
about the
Ranger.
Japanese
Mighty
version.
No, they're not. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the original team. It's my favorite. That's all there
Yep.
is to say about what I enjoy.
Yep.
So
Hey, speaking of
Leave
that,
it.
Could
that
have
new
said
video game,
Griffazar instead
that new
of
I'm talking
Goldar.
now.
Yeah.
That new video game,
Uh-huh.
James Willems of Creating Character Podcast
Yeah.
does the voice of Tommy.
That was bullshit.
I'm in the
Oh,
middle
sorry.
of speaking.
yeah, let Eric talk. Jeez.
I'm
Good.
not finished with my thought. I'm giving you guys a fun fact.
I like fun facts.
He voices-
James Willems does the voice of Tommy,
Wow.
the Green Ranger, and he also does the voice of Goldar.
I didn't know
and many
that.
people don't know that.
that was
I didn't know
fucking
James was a
crazy.
voice actor.
Yeah, James Willems,
What a talent.
multi-talented, and you can see him
So-
every week on the Creating Character podcast
It's
on
not just
YouTube or wherever.
Funhouse.
I'm not done talking.
Garrett,
Creating Character
shut up.
podcast on YouTube and everywhere else you get podcasts.
Thank you,
Thank you
John.
So can I say something about that now?
Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
I don't think so.
No, we'd rather not.
You want to talk about James?
If this is going to criticize me, then no.
No, I'm not. It's not about you, Derek.
All right.
I met the developers of the game at PAX. I said hello, my name's Rocco, and shook their hand. So yes, it was a meeting.
It
I met
was?
them.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's good. I'm glad that you recognize that that's what a meeting
I just
is.
want it for the
He's looking at me.
lower intelligence
He's really
Okay,
pulls
what
through
the-
Garrett.
You know-
out there,
He's
which
like-
may be
No,
around.
really
Jesus
just looking at
Christ.
Garrett the whole
Which
time.
may be
Oh.
around.
What did I do?
Unnecessarily
Oh.
aggressive. This
You
is really
know,
passive
I have
aggressive.
a real thing with that. I have a whole thing about thinking I'm stupid.
Nothing passive
And
about it. You guys are
now-
dumb.
This is really
Oh no!
What's passive if I say you're dumb up front?
weird
You
energy.
guys are all dumb. You guys are all dumb, and I'm
Yeah,
smart.
you're just aggressive. I don't
It's
like
regular
that.
aggressive.
Why,
Yeah.
why do we have to deal with this kind of energy?
Is this how your meeting went?
Yes.
Well, let me
Yeah.
just tell you, and then you can
I bet
judge.
they're real happy to talk to you.
Let me
It's
Let
weird
me
that whatever
explain.
happened next didn't go your way.
explain, and then you could judge me or not. But I bet you won't,
I probably can't understand what
because
you're
you're going to
saying.
agree with me once I say this.
Okay.
We talked at PAX about I was such a big Power Rangers fan. They let me play the game early. This was a year ago, of course. And it was such a great meeting. Then they announced the voices. They cast like 5 online personalities, and they're all doing multiple voices. I'm right here.
Yeah, but they
I'm
don't-
sorry,
you don't-
Where was
the-
my phone call?
What's the confusion?
Why they didn't call?
because your voice is.
Do they have your phone number?
Yeah, my email.
You had a meeting. You didn't give him the number?
we
I would say you cut the legs out from under him, but I don't know. I think he might have done it himself.
That's if so they have to have my phone number, not my email. That's
Your question was why didn't they call?
that's mail. That's mail list.
Mail list.
So I'm just saying they have James Willems playing half the fucking cast. Where's my one? I just
he probably gave him a phone number.
just let me be bulk.
Like, here's my card. My number's on there.
Oh,
You
I
can
met
call me
Bulk.
if you
I met
need me.
Bulk out of Pasadena Comic Con last Saturday. Well, we crossed paths in and out of the bathroom. I bumped into his shoulder.
I never said that's what I did. That I met anybody. I said hello. They said hello. Then I met them.
Well, it'd be weird to
make
say
that
hello
clear.
to somebody and they just don't say hello back. That's
Yeah.
like a formality.
Yeah.
There's a fucking Bulk emote in our chat. How did you get that so
Yeah.
fast,
Who had
Ralph?
that?
Ralph's on it.
What's wrong?
Well,
Yeah, tummy ache from all the sugar.
this is fucked up. This whole fucking podcast has been wild. I'm just trying to get behind Rocco calling me stupid. I'm just getting over that. Sorry.
No, I said everybody, not you.
No.
I said everybody but me.
Why
No.
you take it personally? Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I think is a normal thing to say.
Have a thing about that. That's why
When you're the only one right, what are you supposed to say?
we pitched the idea
Everyone's
about doing
smart?
an IQ test. Like I literally can't do that because first off, I'm bad at taking tests. Secondly,
What are you
I
afraid
am not smart, and I am afraid to people to know that. That's the thing.
But then
I
you almost
I
have an
already told
excuse.
You just told the whole world.
Yeah. If you take the
yeah,
test,
you already.
you take the test and you fail it. Now it's like, oh look, I have an excuse for all the dumb shit I say on this thing.
Yeah, listen to the most Machiavellian here.
Yeah.
The full-on
I'm
sociopath.
I'm scared in the opposite direction.
Yes.
Mine is going to reveal the
He's
I'm
too
so
smart.
that I'm so smart. Everyone here is going to feel like shit. Exactly. That's going to be everyone when they see
Everyone
my
else.
high numbers.
We're gonna be moaning.
Only,
get, like-
high intelligent
They're
people would
gonna
get
see-
this.
They're gonna see my high
I'm drink-
numbers.
I'm
Understand
drinking
it.
smart juice.
Yeah.
It just looks like you're in a wash. Oh my
What the fuck? Now that's personal. That's personal.
Oh,
Why the fuck would you do that to me? So Johnny's dumb
fuck,
too.
dude.
Okay. I was going to spare him, but not anymore.
the whole table. He's
That's
so
fucking
cute.
great.
If they complain about AI, I don't want them enjoying Jive Cat anymore.
Jive Cat's real.
I've
That's a
never
cat.
seen-
Yeah, a cat really did that.
Do we have?
They
Do we
just
have
happen to be
more?
filming.
We have more super chats or questions?
Yes.
We
or-
do.
We have so many.
I
Oh,
just
shit.
want Eric to know I changed my name to Eric.
Like, why are you doing that to me? You know I don't like that one.
Big Worthless is trying to get his fucking question right.
Big worthless.
That's who asked the question.
They changed their name to what?
Eric just.
I mean, this is. Oh no, I'm sewing what I read. How
Ready
could
for,
this be?
get ready for your trick shot, Sean.
I don't understand why it shows up on both screens. Like we're looking at a screen that you guys don't see. It's the one that's in like the background on like the wide shot.
Johnny's
Like,
magic.
go to like the wide shot, Johnny. It's there the whole fucking time. It's on multiple monitors here. This dumb fucking cat. Okay.
Eric just reading and gave on Twitch for a regulation bit last week on last week's stream, and I'm gonna regret it for the next 2 months.
I don't even know what the bit is. Eric just reading and gave. I don't understand what the bit is.
It's something with your regulation pod, though. We've kind of plugged that
Do you
enough.
understand what I'm saying, though, Eric? Like, I could have played Billy. I don't care if James wants to be the Green Ranger. Let me be Blue.
Well, I didn't know
Do
You
that,
didn't give
understand?
him your phone number.
that
They
Jack
got,
was
like-
in Red Dead 2, and I'm not, but I'm happy for
Hey, they
Jack.
didn't have your contact info, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him.
Hey, honestly,
Google.
they probably wanted you in the game.
You guys
they
are
did.
And
you guys
didn't give any
are
contact info.
the worst networkers I know.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is like
I'm
not a
not
shock
good.
to me.
You're not really known for being a voice actor, Rocco. You're known for being like a comedian.
Right, but how else do you get your foot in the door? Also, you got to tell him, let me be Billy.
Yeah, that's true.
just give him a contact information.
Yeah. Can't you have a business card?
Yeah.
Do you have
he
a
does,
reel?
but he didn't give it to him.
Do you have a voice reel?
Give
to
him a business
send?
card.
I
sideways.
emailed with them. They could have at any point gone, by the way,
Well, then they didn't want you.
you want to be.
well, then they had
but
your
that doesn't make
info and they
sense.
decided not to go with
That
you.
doesn't make sense because they know I'm a huge fan and they heard my voice.
They don't
If
care
you
if
hear,
they're
if you hear
just
my
say, hey, I
voice,
want to be Billy. Like,
why
I
would you
wanna
hear
do
my
that.
voice and not want to cast
Maybe
me?
you
That's my
cringed
question.
them out.
How does
No.
you
Cringed them
being
out
a
at the
fan
meeting.
help
Let's not
one
go with this
another?
fucking
That's
guy.
not
Have
possible.
they seen your Yeti?
Ryan was there. He probably would know.
Now,
Ryan, was I cringe in that conversation? I think I was cool.
Sean didn't know about that one.
Ask Ryan. If I was
Ryan will
cringe.
know.
I don't think
Yeah.
Ryan has the barometer.
let's go to the cringe expert Ryan and see what he has to say.
He's
Cool is a long shot. Yeah, maybe for you, not for me, buddy.
he's the trophy expert, not the cringe expert, Sean.
Damn.
Uh,
Ryan just roasted you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
SS Jenkin
I don't
Yeah.
even need to roast Ryan.
says,
Doesn't
just
help.
wanted to say that I really appreciate Eric's hard work and I love all the content he produces. Keep it up.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks for listening and checking stuff out.
And Decaying Channel says, I've been playing Shenmue and loving it. How do you guys feel about scheduling
Keep going.
You got
based
Something happened?
games? I feel like
Based
the
games?
time limits and
Go ahead. Keep
add
going.
needed urgency to open games.
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
Go
time
ahead.
limits.
I despise time limits in video games.
That was why the best thing they ever did in Dead Rising was get rid of that time
Yep,
limit.
I felt the same way.
Yep.
I hated it.
yeah, no time limits.
No time limits. We're with you, Decaying Channel.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Rock, are you a time limit guy?
Not at all. That ruins a game for me.
Uh-huh.
Except for some reason, I didn't mind it in Dead Rising
Yeah.
because to me the premise of that game was to do it again. Like
Yeah.
like the 3 days are going to start over again. So get everything you can, and then it restarts, and then find a different path this time.
I get that.
In that game, it didn't bother me. I think that's the only one it didn't.
But like Majora's Mask, it's the reason I
Oh.
don't like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
game.
Hell
yeah,
no.
yeah.
I
Terrible.
don't
No, I
like
hated
I
it.
don't like Majora's Mask because of that.
Yeah.
And Moon Presence in the chat telling us to grow up. What are time
Sean's
limits
seeing
for
two of you.
adults?
I can't. Yeah, it's all blurry. to
You're
me.
Yeah, that's funny. I was the same way with the Dead Rising thing. That's
crazy.
Here's a question from our Patreon. Any of y'all see Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap collab with Dr. Squatch?
Oh, that's right.
I don't get why anyone cared about that.
I don't know what.
Like, why did anyone post
Really?
about it or care about it? Like, I don't understand. Like, what was was it like a bit? Was everyone like playing along with something?
Eric, maybe we should Google some pictures of Sydney real quick.
I-
I'll
All
help
I
you.
see is pictures of Sydney Sweeney.
I'll help
I
you
don't see
understand.
her in anything. I just see pictures of her like this, and I just don't get. Didn't she like rebuild a car?
You know, she
Yeah.
makes a lot of movies that end up flopping, but it doesn't affect her star power at all.
I
Well-
said this after Madam Web that
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney can't keep getting away with this.
She can't.
Huh.
She is like, she's got to be like, she needs to have something work
Yeah.
because Euphoria's done.
Euphoria is like so dumb.
Well-
and that was what she got.
And that
famous
was,
in.
and then it's like, okay, so she was in the movie with the human capybara fucking guy or whatever, Glenn Powell.
Oh yeah, I saw,
that was a hit.
that was a hit.
Was it a hit?
Yeah.
It,
It was a
She
Midler.
did Madam Web so that Sony, like, to make Sony happy so they would produce that movie, and then that movie was a hit.
I can't believe that movie had them as superheroes, but not really. That was the craziest
That-
fucking thing
that
in that
was-
movie. That was mind blowing.
I just remember the trailer coming out and it was like, oh, all these spider people.
Yeah.
Oh, that they're doing a movie about like anyone who's not Spider-Man. Okay, well, I guess that's interesting. I don't know if it's gonna be good.
fucking
but-
crazy.
and then
they weren't.
5 minutes after that trailer came out, I remember someone online saying, "Oh yeah, I'm doing it was like someone doing PR for it or something." It was just like, yeah, that's like a dream in the movie.
Yes,
That's-
it
that's
is.
not-
It's a dream, and they show it like twice. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But I just don't think Sydney Sweeney can keep doing this, and I also don't get what the bathwater thing. Like, why
Well,
would
that's
anyone?
like that's
post-
an Amaranth thing,
Yeah.
right?
Who is that?
Didn't the first person to sell bathwater on the internet?
No, it
weren't
was
they-
Belle Delphine.
Belle Delphine. That's who I'm thinking of. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, like an e-girl thing.
it was like an e-girl thing,
yeah.
right?
So why is Sydney Sweeney doing it? She's a movie star.
Yeah, but
And she
now
sells soap.
a legit
Yeah.
company has like reached
The only
out.
post that I saw about it that I liked was Rocco posting the Palpatine soap.
Oh yeah. So real quick, I got an email from this is the company that's doing all this is Dr. Squatch.
Yeah.
I got an email from them over Memorial Day weekend that was like, "Oh, we're having a Memorial Day sale." Okay, and then I opened the email and they had Emperor Palpatine soap,
Oh my
and
God.
it was like all being clearanced out. So I was like, "Well, I'm out of soap," so I ordered it, and yeah, it showed up just as this news dropped. So I posted something yesterday that was like, "I stayed up all night to get the Sydney Sweeney bath soap, and they sent me fucking Emperor Palpatine. This smells like old hot
It
dogs. I
smells
wasted
like
my
old-
fucking
old
night."
hot dog. This fucking gray soap with
Ew.
Palpatine's face. It's
You
so
know,
funny.
like,
penis still?
Like
Yeah.
6 years ago, I auditioned to be the spokesperson.
I remember
Oh,
that.
really?
for
Yeah.
Dr. Squatch.
Oh, wow.
I remember you telling me about that.
And I think obviously I lost out, but it must have been the same because now they have that. They've
Yeah.
had him for a while. This like blonde guy with
Yeah.
shaggy hair.
And isn't
Could've-
he from San Diego?
Could it? I think he is.
He's a villain.
Because I've seen him in other like local stuff.
Yeah.
He's a villain in a
Yeah,
Bond
that could
movie,
have been
maybe.
Derek.
Really?
No,
Oh.
but maybe.
He took your role, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you lose a lot of roles.
Well,
when
you got to know
audition.
your role and shut your mouth.
You actually gifted me. I think that's the only time I've ever used the Dr. Squatches. Derek has gifted us all a bar of Squatch.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
doing gift bags for Christmas for a while, and yeah, Dr. Squatch was in there at one point.
So anyway, I don't get the Sydney Sweeney thing. I don't fucking get
It's
it.
marketing, you know, whatever. You know, her movies
She just
aren't
seems
doing well.
she seems beyond that.
I
just
don't
She's,
think-
she's good enough as an actress. I mean, she's easy on the eyes. I
Mhm.
think she just has that star power and popularity. But yeah, hasn't really had that role that is remarkable.
It was
do
Euphoria, and that was
think
it.
All of
White
Beckett
Lotus.
and his friends.
Yeah.
She is and to quote Beckett, she is peak.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's like Pam Anderson levels
Yes.
for us 90s kids.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So like I think they're aiming for that demographic. Like
Oh, for
buy
sure.
her soap.
I
For
also feel like you can't really understand the soap until you taste it. It's
I just
good.
think that lowers her star power in a way
Sure.
that people aren't. I just think you don't like consider.
Yeah.
It's going from like I'm a movie star to I'm making the Smartless podcast. It's like, yeah, man, that's like that podcast does really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fucking movies.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
not we're doing a podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a difference. If I can make movies,
Yeah, I make movies.
like
But her movies don't do well. Her
Yeah.
TV shows do well, like Euphoria.
it's a brand collaboration.
Lotus.
I don't think it's literally her bathwater. They're
No,
just
no, yeah.
slapping her name on this
Yes.
product. She's probably
Yeah.
going to get paid out the fucking ass
Yes.
to put her name on this.
I agree. And that's fine. I feel like it's beyond. It's like if Brad Pitt did this. I'm not saying she's on that level, but to me,
Yeah.
movie star is what you're aiming for. And to do something like this just feels very like
But you know,
it's wide of the mark in a way where I just go, I thought maybe you'd know better than this.
Brad Pitt does do this though
in Japan.
in Japan. Like they all like
yeah,
they,
we're in the United States.
Well, I understand, but I'm saying like
The
movie
cultural
stars do
capital
this
of
all the
world.
time. Yeah,
This is the
sure.
cultural capital of the world.
All of them have like alcohol brands, and they got into like sports drinks. and
Right.
you
I love
see
those
it-
Schwarzenegger Japanese commercials from like the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
When he was
Sick,
like
yeah.
biggest actor in the world.
Boss
Yeah,
Coffee.
yeah.
There's always a side hustle.
I will say, not in defense of this necessarily, but I will say, they did a marketing thing with her already
Mhm.
that was very tongue in cheek. Like it was like bad, but like I think kind of purposely bad with her in it. And I think this is just kind of playing into that.
Wait,
So-
she did like another Dr. Squatch thing?
yeah, she did before.
Oh,
Oh,
She did a promo with them where she played a genie. They would open the like their shampoo, and then she came out. I'll give you what you've always dreamed of, and then they dream of shampoo. Oh wow, thanks, Sydney Sweeney.
Did
the-
she sign
the
a contract
shampoo
a
genie.
long time ago?
Yeah, she
Like,
did a
what?
thing like maybe like 6 months ago.
Oh, that's
and it
weird.
was very
Brother
tongue
owns
in
it.
cheek. And this is just kind of
Strange.
being playing with that. I think.
How strange. I'm definitely like putting too much thought into
Sure.
that stuff or whatever. But when I see that and people go like, yeah, dude, can you believe this? And like they're posting about it. It's like, this isn't even worth posting about. Like it did not feel like it warranted any like mind space whatsoever.
Slow news day.
Yeah, suppose so.
what was I just gonna say about that? I lost it.
Well, Big Worthless is trying to explain why they
Okay.
changed their name
Go for it.
on Twitch. Eric, it's because you say the username, then the number of gifted subs. So it sounds like Eric gave 5 gifted subs. It's dumb, trust me.
Oh, I trust you. Thanks for liking that, Johnny.
Shrubu says, just giving Sean an easy one to read. Hang in there.
Thanks, Sherbu. What a guy. He's got your back.
And then call me O'Keefe. I think so it says.
Q Keith.
Q Keefe. Were you guys talking about there's a monster at the end of this book, Sesame Street book, kind of recently? They featured it prominently in a scene of Last of Us 2 finale.
Oh, I'm not at the finale.
Yo, that's crazy.
Were we talking about that?
Yeah,
We
I was
were.
talking about how that's a banger of a book.
Oh,
Two-
yeah.
two or
It was
three
in that.
podcasts.
It was in the
Was it
finale.
really?
Yeah.
Maybe you're on that one, Rocco.
I'm
But I
stuck on-
love that fucking book.
I'm trying to finish up
That is a
Andor.
classic. That
That's
is
a
a classic.
classic. That's so
You know
funny.
what? Sorry, Garrett. I didn't mean to spoil it. It shows
No.
up at the end of Andor too.
It's in both movies?
The Imperial Senate, they bring it out. And they're like,
There's
have you read this book?
There's
There is a monster at the end of it.
Oh no. In
Uh,
Palpatine bans the book.
Why were people mad about Last of Us TV show?
I don't know.
It, Eric, you understand, but I guess I'll say it out loud.
Okay.
It was different than the game.
Oh, that was it?
no.
Oh, you don't get it, dude. I played the game. This was different.
But I
God.
thought people didn't like the game.
Neil Druckmann fucked
They
up.
no, the game was perfect. I said it was bad 5 years ago, but
Uh-huh.
now the show's out. Now the game's perfect.
the show's
and the
bad.
show's bad.
Weird.
You don't get it.
Weird.
I'm never happy.
I talked about this on the podcast probably recently, but I'm still like my favorite show right now is The Rehearsal. Have you been watching that?
No, that's one that's like, I know it's really good, but I have to like brace myself in a way where I go like, okay, let's get into it. It's hard. It's hard for me to stomach that style of like, I really love Nathan Fielder. I think
Yeah.
he's fucking great. He goes so far and it keeps going and it keeps going. And I just like, I'm trying to like drag my feet to like skid it to a stop and it just keeps pulling me.
I think season 2 is really enjoyable.
Okay.
And it's kind of just fun.
I hear great things. I hear great things about it. I don't watch like a lot of shows.
I don't either.
I just really
The
don't.
Rehearsal is the only one that's really
Yeah.
captured my attention in a long time.
Yeah.
Is this the show where he's going on and doing like Good Morning America appearances as a
Yes.
airline
Uh-huh.
captain?
Yes.
And he starts every
Sort
sentence
of.
with as a airline pilot. And like Wolf Blitzer doesn't know what the fuck to do.
It's great.
Okay,
It's
I've
very-
seen these
it's very
clips.
funny. I want to see that. What's it called? Friendship. That
I
Friendship
love
movie?
that. I went on last
saw it?
Friday. Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
did
it
you
last
see
Friday.
it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. If you like, is it Tim Robbins?
Yeah.
Or Tim Robinson?
Tim Robbins.
Okay. He has that show, I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah.
It's like an hour and a half long episode of the show.
I just know that like Connor O'Malley shows up.
Connor
and
shows up
all
for
that
sure.
stuff, and it's like it's great.
not written and directed by him, so it's interesting because it's in his fucking voice.
Yeah.
Like there's even like gags that would be very similar to like a sketch on his show.
Mhm.
Like the brand of clothing he wears throughout the movie
Yeah.
is like a callback gag they keep going to. And it's like, this is like a Cinco commercial from Tim and Eric right now. Like,
Do you-
it helps that Paul Rudd's great in it too.
Do you watch any of the Connor O'Malley stuff, Derek?
No.
I'd be very interested to see what you think about it.
His YouTube stand-up special was so fucking clever. I love that.
The videos that he makes are like, it's art in a way where you just go like, no one else is doing this kind of thing in this way. Putting in like, I don't know. I guess the best way I can describe it is I don't know how he gets such a cohesive idea that goes down such like a thin line out of his brain onto a page to other people that help him make this.
Yeah.
Because it's so like, how do you follow this to get down like this weird winding path to like where it ends up in a way that is like captivating that I just don't know anyone else is doing stuff like that. It's so weird and so like meta and strange. It's like, I really, really, really enjoy it. Johnny, you watch any of that stuff?
Rap World was like my favorite movie.
It's
of last
fucking
year,
crazy,
yeah.
right? Like, how do you get that out of your brain onto a page and go, this is what I want to do and make it make sense?
I don't know. And he like nails the style. Like,
All of it. It's like they did this thing, Rap World. It's like 2009, like with like a mini DV camera, whatever, like making like.
Oh,
rap
I did
album
hear
thing or
about this movie when it came out
It
last
is.
year. I didn't watch
It's
it.
so strange and nails like the feeling and everything so much, but like it's engrossing in a way where like a lot of other stuff is just like, well, this is YouTube, but he's making it, and you're like, I'm so locked into what this is and like what the next steps are. It's
Yeah.
really, really, really good. Really good. I
All right.
recommend it. I think
I'll
you'd
check
really
out
enjoy
Rap
it.
World
Yeah, I think you'd really,
and
really enjoy
Friendship.
it.
Diet Salt Bologna Pony says, I capitalized my name on Twitch to make it easier for Sean to read. I
Oh,
got you,
God.
fam.
Dude,
Thank you.
it is easier to read now.
That's
It is.
great. That's
Shouts
pretty
out. And Greg's Vice says, please watch Connor O'Malley's Rap World. It's incredible.
Good. Look at that.
How
I
about
already
that?
said that he would.
I gotta
Ha-ha.
check that out because I didn't know about Rap
Yeah,
World.
it's
I'm
good.
only tuned in on the new stuff.
What's that new horror movie? Let her
Let her breathe. No,
Let her-
I'm going to
let
see
her-
that
Bring
tonight.
her back.
bring her back.
Bring her back. I'll let you know because I'm going tonight.
All right, cool. We do
is-
it. We do a thing for Regulation Podcast.
Yeah.
That it's called the Summer Movie Auction.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get a list of movies that are coming out this summer, and
Mm-hmm.
then we all have 98 points, and then we can bid on that. And the goal is to make the most money domestically with the monies, like with like the movies that you, put
guess
together.
Which one?
So you're
Okay.
trying to go like, okay, I know that Fantastic Four is coming out. Do I save for that? Or am I trying to get like a few before and then I go for like Superman or How to Train Your Dragon or Lilo and Stitch or whatever? And I think Bring Her Back might be a movie that I have. I do. I Bring Her Back. So Garrett, you're helping me.
Did you have Lilo and Stitch? Because last
No.
week the
I think-
theater
I
was
think
like
Gavin has it. It
so
made
fucking slammed.
it made the most money domestically, like any movie
I was
has on like
blown away.
Memorial Day or something. It's like 180 million or something.
Yeah, I couldn't get popcorn. I went to go see
Yeah.
Friendship, and then the lines were out the lobby of
Yeah.
our fucking theater into the outside.
Mhm.
That's like a Marvel movie
Yeah.
level of people there.
it
was the same for Minecraft.
Yeah, it made like a ton of money. I think my big spend for this was I bought Superman because I think Superman's gonna
It's
fucking
gonna
Is
crush.
it
I think it's gonna
domestically? Because I
crush.
heard it might not come out internationally because of weird
I don't have to worry
lawsuits.
about that. It's just domestic.
Oh, then you're
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
we're only going domestic box office.
Oh, does China
But-
not like?
See,
No, it's UK.
yeah,
In
really?
Canada. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some
they're-
weird
it-
lawsuit.
they're this
What?
like domestic box office thing where you're trying to guess like what's gonna hit, and somebody gets How to Train Your Dragon, and it's halfway down the list, and you haven't spent any of like your points, and you're like, fuck, I have to like reconfigure what the fuck I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
And you're like, why did I spend 4 points on Clown in a Cornfield or whatever fucking shitty movie you had before that?
Shutter original.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's a very fun thing, and now I'm plugged into like what these movies are, where I
Okay.
just wouldn't have fucking cared.
it's kind
at
of
all.
like
That's cool.
fantasy baseball, but for
yeah,
movies.
you guys should check it out. I think it's like a really fun thing. It's a
Cool.
really really fun.
I'm
thing.
gonna share a hot take. I think that Superman is gonna bomb.
Really?
I think
No.
I think the
got 40 points.
I think the world is spent.
Wow.
I think they are. I think
Yeah, I didn't
that
even know there was a
scene-
new Superman.
yeah,
movie.
that
James
scene,
Gunn, it's
I
like
think
James
it's-
Gunn's first movie
Yeah.
effort of being in charge of DC.
I'm not saying
Gross.
it may be a great movie. I hope it's good. I like James Gunn. I
Yeah.
hope it's good. I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna like. Oh, it made no money, but I think it's gonna disappoint. I don't think it's gonna. I think the takeaway from this year is gonna be that shit kept getting more and more tired
Uh-huh.
while like Minecraft killed it.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like we're getting like movies for a younger crowd that are
It's-
excelling while
I mean, the live
the
action
comic book stuff is
the live action Disney remake stuff has been fucking crushing. I know Snow White is the outlier in that
Yeah.
or whatever, but
But
like,
I feel like they were all kind of in a downturn until this Lilo and Stitch.
yeah, that is like that's out of control.
Yeah.
That is it just made so much money. And I feel like all of Disney's like next stuff is all live action remakes or sequels, isn't it?
Yeah,
Except
pretty
Elio
sure,
or whatever
yeah.
the fuck it is.
Yeah.
pushing the woke mind virus.
With
Disney's making
with
all the
live action.
classics live action.
That's okay.
They're changing the ending.
so he does know what Kick is. That's good.
I
We love-
what a bring back. Called it all back. The bring her back thing that I've
Yeah,
seen,
yeah.
it's the same that with long legs of like all I'm seeing is
a
like
clip.
not a clip. It's just people like I thought I was going to throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to barf in the theater. I loved it.
The marketing's annoying for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's every horror movie.
Yeah.
But
and I
that's-
try not to watch
But
the
what's
marketing.
up with horror movies coming out during the summer now? What's happening?
Horror
I
is
don't know.
huge.
Yeah, horror's doing really well.
Yeah.
Really, just strange. It's like summer. They're doing. I know what you did last summer.
Yeah,
and all that stuff
remake.
too. And it's like Damn, summertime?
Horror across all media is
Uh-huh.
doing really well right now.
Crazy.
Also, it's pretty cheap to make.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
Sure.
It's
What-
just as a summer thing, it really surprised me.
The one thing that I'm really curious about, and it is a later summer thing, but the movie that was in limbo forever
Uh-huh.
was this remake of Toxic Avenger.
Yes.
And
That's right.
then it got acquired, and then it was like going to get dumped to VOD,
Yeah.
or streaming or whatever. But because of how well Terrifier did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
kind of like a low rent. It's kind of a low rent production a little bit, but they're like, hey,
As Trauma
if
does.
people want low budget horror, if that's fun for people, let's give this a full theatrical release. So they're going to in August, and I'm curious how
Oh,
that will
interesting.
do. If that, if it's just a Terrifier thing.
Sure.
I'm talking like something that's a little bit more low budget like that. If it's you know what I mean? If people are actually
Yeah.
going to come out for that, I
Is
want
that
to.
what
I
it
want to
is?
go
Is
to
Peter
that.
Dinklage
Peter
in that movie?
Yeah.
Dinklage
He's the
plays
Toxic
Toxie
Avenger
now.
now.
Oh, that's gonna be a
really?
hit. That's
And
gonna do really
I-
well.
For the
Cause-
first
put
time,
that
I'm
on your,
seeing
list.
shots of him
'Cause look-
in the suit. and
Yeah.
it looks good. It looks. I was very unclear because as a Trauma fan,
Yeah,
I own all the Toxic Avenger. I got the box set, baby.
yeah.
To see Lloyd Kaufman like give this to someone else, like
Yeah.
it's so interesting. And then for them to completely radically change the main
Yeah.
character of
Yeah.
it in this way, it's just like
It-
I am intrigued.
I think that low budget, you're right. Like horror is like really crushing it and everything like that, especially like that lower budget horror, like Heart Eyes
Yeah.
was a movie that like came out and like really did well. And
That was good.
that's from Josh Rubin, a guy who was on College Humor for like a decade.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him. And that was like, oh fuck, really? Crazy.
Yeah.
But like those movies are just doing, they're just doing
They're all
good.
the Scream format.
Mhm.
It's all just
Yeah.
that Scream format.
Every time they talk about are the theater's dead? Are the theater's dead? No. People, I've said this for 20 years.
Mhm.
People want shit to do.
Yes.
It's- They want shit to do. It's not going to go away. But what it's becoming is, it's not like everything that I consume has to be in a theater. Yeah, some drama you're half curious about, you're going to watch that on streaming. Whatever. But the theater is, people just want to have fucking fun.
Yeah.
Man. They want to go out and have fun. A big tentpole movie is a fun act. It's like, oh, this is an event. We got to go to this.
Yeah.
But I think they're finding that with low budget horror, going with your friends is fucking fun
Yeah.
to that. And I don't really see a lot of horror stuff. That's not usually my thing.
Mhm.
But that Toxic Avenger, I'm going to that.
That's
That
gonna
look-
be
that
super
looks fun.
silly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going. So yeah, it's
I-
interesting seeing the landscape shake out.
I agree with that. We just went, Blaine just had a birthday thing where he rented out the back room of We Love Video, like this rental space in Austin, like video
Okay.
rental store. And we watched Speed
Oh,
on
hell
like
yeah.
a big
Yeah.
screen with like, it's like 20 seats or whatever, like
Hell
theater
yeah.
seats and everything. We brought pizza and everyone was like BYOB. Speed was so fucking fun to watch with like 20 people.
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn, I miss that where you're like, oh, that was like a lot of fun. Because the last movie that I saw in theaters that I loved was Black Bag, this Michael Fassbender, Steven Soderbergh movie.
Oh, yeah.
That it is
Okay.
it is 90 minutes long and it's so adult. Like it's not holding your hand through everything. It's very like spy thriller, but not like action. We're chasing you through the garage.
Okay.
It's very like these people are like manipulating behind the scenes and all this stuff. And it's 90 minutes long and you're just like, this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. And watching that in a theater even was like, it had like gasps of like
Oh,
this
yeah.
reveal and that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. And I'm like, fuck, I miss that shit.
Yeah.
I miss just seeing a movie that made you like feel something because most of it's just, you just don't
Yeah.
see shit.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Yeah.
true.
Every movie now is like 2 hours and 20 minutes of bullshit.
that. Yes. Yeah.
Part one.
Yeah.
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 I will say though, not that it necessarily meets, what you're talking
Mhm.
about, but it does feel like somewhat progress that someone pointed out that Superman movie,
Mhm.
the runtime came out for that and it's like flat 2 hours and
Is it really?
and same
Wow.
with Fantastic Four is like flat 2 hours.
Wow.
So they're like, okay, well,
Thank God
we're
we're
not-
moving in the
we're
right
not-
it's the right direction.
Yeah.
because I was gonna say, I think we talked about this on here before. It's so funny to me. You see, how long is the movie? 3 hours?
Mhm.
Okay. How long is this other movie? 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, why does the 2 hour and 20-minute movie feel longer?
It feels because
because
it's
I feel like
worse.
that's the runtime that they give to any Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If a movie's 3 hours, it's like, shit, this must be worth
You
the
got to earn it.
Yeah, you have to earn it. And and sometimes they don't, but a lot of times they do. It's like, damn, they must have gone through a lot to get
That's a great point.
3-hour movie.
Yeah.
It really felt like any movie. Oh, 220, you could do that. And it's like,
It's always 40 minutes.
oh my
too long.
God. And
Always
and
40
feels
minutes too long. Yep,
Endless.
Yep.
Endless.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Black Bag is like 90 minutes hard. And it was
That's
like
great.
I think it's on Prime and HBO Go or HBO Now.
Okay.
Or HBO Max.
HBO
Or just Max.
HBO
Or I'm sorry, just
something.
HBO Max. I
Whatever
think.
it is, it's
It might be that on Prime.
It's not HBO Max yet.
Oh, okay.
Is it? I think right now it's still Max, the place to go for HBO.
Oh, that was close.
I tried to watch last night and I was signed out because I think the app updated.
Yeah.
And it is
So,
now.
there you go.
It is now HBO Max.
Derek,
again.
I think you'd like Black Bag.
I'll check it out.
It's
yeah, I'm curious about this too.
very like tight. It's very like
Okay.
tight, terse movie.
That's how I felt. And going back to the horror being released like throughout the year now, I think the best movie I've seen in theaters this year was Sinners.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I saw that,
That
in
did
a
really
packed
well.
theater, and
Yeah.
it was so much fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
Again, like, something crazy happens, everyone's gasping. and
Yeah.
that was one where it
Wow,
was
something
like,
that makes you feel
And
crazy.
it was
Yeah.
a tight, I don't think that went too long.
Yeah.
I think it
No.
was like a 90-minute job. It was good.
I think it's longer, but it wasn't,
Got ya.
chore to get through.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
No Killers of the Flower Moon here.
All right.
I went to Japan recently and love the arcade scene. Definitely a great way to get out and do shit. Do you guys want to have any? Do you guys have any favorite arcade games?
I thought Sean was saying that he
Who
went to
said that,
Japan
Sean?
recently, and that was crazy.
You thought what?
Who went to Japan recently?
Decaying
Who gave
Channel.
that? Who gave that?
Sorry, Decaying Channel.
There you go.
Yeah, you got to say their name.
It's a work in progress. I'm just so focused on trying to read it.
It's like the
correctly.
PPS over here.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
I didn't recognize Decaying Channel without a woman's mouth.
All right.
British jaw.
All right. All right. Generative fill.
For me, it's all just the KOF games. Those are all.
King of Fighters.
Yeah,
Oh,
all the King of Fighters games.
It's funny because I don't consider myself a fighting game guy. I mean,
Uh-huh.
there's ones that I enjoy just casually for fun, whatever. But to me, the undeniable choice is Street Fighter 2.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Like World Warrior, like
Mhm.
just
Okay,
the
yeah.
most basic game of chess
Slow
as a
down.
fighting game.
I mean, I talked about it a couple podcasts ago, but I got to actually have a little reuniting with my favorite arcade cabinet. It's a DDR Solo 2000
Oh, yeah, that's right.
machine.
Yeah.
I got to play it at PAX in the Retro Arcade booth.
That's
And
cool.
yeah, I said it recently too, but Police Trainer.
Oh,
Love
a
that
police
shit.
trainer. Yes.
Wait, I just want to be a cop.
Puzzle Bubble.
That's
Hell
it.
Yeah.
Plus the
Yeah,
movie.
that would be my
Yeah,
second favorite.
That's up there, dude.
I actually have something, Rocco. I want to see if you'll wear this for me.
Oh,
Have a.
Neo Geo owns.
Well,
Well, let me just
ring.
warn you, my hands are this pretzel shit ruined my hands, so I don't know if I could pick
We
up
stole
anything.
your pretzels, Eric. You
What
should
is
take them
that?
back.
What is it?
That's a gold.
I thought that you would
Gold
be like a
chain?
cool gold necklace guy. And
Oh,
I just
he
don't
could
know
do
if
that.
you
Yo.
ever I don't know if you ever had like the guts to do it. So I
Oh.
wanted to see if maybe you just do it
You
now.
got Cuban
Whoa.
links in there?
do it.
Okay. Can I wash my hands first?
Yeah, we'll allow it.
The gold
If
is
you, I
pure.
mean,
Do you want
that's
a
fine.
tissue?
While we get to another question, yeah, you can wash your hands.
Did you just have that on deck, or how did you just
Yeah,
have it?
yeah,
you-
yeah.
you ready
That's
for- oh,
smart,
wow,
Eric.
wow.
Because I put on
Yeah.
a costume chain when
See?
he was Geese Howard,
You look good.
and I thought he looked really good. I thought he was kind of stealing Johnny's.
This is
look,
what I'm
but-
saying. You got
Yeah, Eric's got the
the
Oh,
chain.
you
little
got a
gold-
chain?
It's just a little gold chain. It's just a little
Oh.
gold chain.
I see Abu
It's nice.
Shakar's been wearing some chains lately.
I got that one for him.
That's
got that
that's
for
really
Brian?
nice of you.
This is really nice.
Nice friend.
You buy your friends jewelry?
He's the chain man.
Yeah, I just think there are some people that I think you could be like, dude,
You could
get
rock
that
the
gold chain going.
And this isn't like a cheap, like 99cent store chain.
No,
No,
it's
this is using
Amazon $6 chain.
That's right. That's really nice.
You ever see how they make those? It's very complex. Saw
I
on
just
TikTok.
had the thought for the thumbnail this week.
Uh-huh.
It should be all of us standing together, and then you should leave us alone, but fuck
Only
Eric,
Eric?
up. Yeah, just
Yeah,
have
but the
it.
thumbnail-
You don't
here's-
even know who the guest is.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: the thumbnails are so tiny. It's better to get like one person or two people, and like it's hard to get like 4 people into the
It's
thumbnail.
not.
To be able to adapt his face so you would see something changed, it would.
Yeah, you
it
just
would
look
be
normal Eric.
I don't want to be the bad guy here, but we might have to end on this gold chain.
Yeah, I think you're
We're
right.
approaching 3.5 hours.
Oh my
Today's
God.
GF, thank you so much
We
for
gotta
gifting
get this
10
edited.
subs. Thank you so
Do you
much.
have to go, Eric?
We don't want to do
No,
a 4-hour
my
show.
flight got delayed.
Oh,
So-
we're good then.
So we should get something to eat or do something.
let's just
because,
do
we wanna
60.
do a 4-hour
Let's do
show.
64 days
because I
stream.
got time. So
Okay, gold chain.
Start
here.
it now.
I'm gonna
I
get
just
that-
felt like you'd be a gold chain guy, and I don't know. It's You know, you're like one of
This is intimate.
one of them blokes.
He's a paisan.
Yeah.
This is sexy.
That looks good right there.
Got the gold chain with the gold hair.
So I'm saying, I just think.
Dude,
Tell me that doesn't look good.
That was good.
Dude,
That was pretty good.
you brought it back.
I think even Johnny thought that looked cool. See,
Stealing Johnny's look.
I wasn't prepared to believe in that, but you know what?
it kind of looks good on a black shirt, right?
I like what I see.
I like what I see.
It looks nice.
It's not bad.
Not
Makes
bad.
me feel like I'm back home in New Jersey.
You know what?
Hell yeah, dude. Protect your neck.
Picture this. Picture this. Yo, Russell Crowe, what's up?
you met Russell Crowe.
Just met that fool.
Yeah, dude.
You did meet him.
Damn, did you just meet Russell Crowe again?
Whoa.
Hey, Gladiator. I liked it.
I liked it.
You just look like Chrissy.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching today. Be sure to try it again.
Take two. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Tsushima.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching today. Yes, go ahead.
I had something that just real quick, I promised I would
Oh,
plug.
it's broken.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we broke it.
I said I would promote it on the main podcast, but I forgot to do it.
That's okay, you do it
Johnny,
now.
could you add this to it? Would that be hard? Okay. I'm being for real here. I promised I would do this. I'm going to feel bad if I don't. My dad has a podcast.
Oh, shit.
This is the
Anyone
Dick
else's
Bodie.
dad start a podcast this week?
Yeah.
No.
Craig doesn't podcast.
My dad has talked about this forever. He started a podcast. He did one episode and talked about all the music that he discovered in the 60s,
Okay.
finding out about the Beatles for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And it is out there on YouTube, the Dick Bodie podcast. It's out there. If he's even got a sponsor already.
What?
Are you serious?
Damn,
he
you guys
got
didn't
his
even have
ducks
that.
in
He's
a row.
profitable. Damn.
Who the fuck? Who sponsored him?
He got his some hair cream. I don't know.
What?
What the
He's already got his ducks in a row. He's even got a little board. He got a podcast mixer off Temu, good stuff. And he's got a button for applause. He's got the whole setup.
It's a regular
Oh,
PBS.
he's doing a radio show.
He waited and in the wings. It's like, is he ever going to do that? Oh, he waited to get it just right.
Wow.
It's out. Anyway, some
That's
people already
awesome.
found it, but yeah, the Dick Bodie podcast, search on YouTube, you'll find it.
Dang.
I did promise I would.
Kind of,
Let people know.
how does it make you feel now you got another Bodie member competing on YouTube with you?
It's not a competition, it's a collaboration.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Okay.
All right.
The family sticks together.
All right, Johnny, you can end that bit now. And now, time for my send off. While Waka was plugging, I've been really trying to
Waka
get it
was
right.
Why Waka was
Wait,
He's-
who was
plugging.
doing
Well,
what?
Waka was plugging.
Why Waka was plugging.
Get him, guys, get him. Dog pile, go, go, go. Get him,
Please,
get him,
Sean,
get him.
wrap it up.
Here we go, Sean. Ready, Sean. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, that's our show, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We had a hell of a time. Eric, thank you so much for joining us. Eric Bador, always a pleasure to have you on.
Thanks for having me. Regulation Podcast, 100% Eat. You can check out everything Creating Character, YouTube, every Thursday. Thank you.
I was going to say exactly that, but I'll let you do it this time.
Appreciate it.
Thank you all. Be sure to join us on Wednesday, June 4th for 64 Day, where we're going to celebrate all things Mega 64 with your best friends, Rocco, Garrett, Derek,
Rocco,
and
Garrett,
Sean. Kevin, Johnny, and Meg may make an appearance. We'll see. Anyways, love you all so much, and we will see you then. Be safe and be well. God bless.
Tsushima.
Had to do God in there.
Yeah.
God is Christian views in.
You're like Joe Rogan.